My beloved child, pause for a moment. Do not keep scrolling. Do not rush past this. I need you here with me right now. This is not an accident. You did not arrive at this message by chance. Before this day ever began, before your heart carried the burdens it now holds, I already knew this moment would come. I called you here because there are words your soul desperately needs to hear. So breathe slowly and listen carefully. I am not speaking to the image you show the world. I am not speaking to the smile you wear to hide your exhaustion. I am speaking to the real you, the one who feels tired behind closed doors, the one who cries quietly at night, the one who keeps pretending everything is fine while silently falling apart inside. I see you completely. I see the battles you never talk about. I see the heaviness pressing against your heart. I see the disappointment you tried to bury. I see the fear that keeps whispering you are not enough. And still, I have never looked away from you. Not once. Even when you doubted me, even when you felt distant, even when you tried to hide your pain behind distractions and silence, my eyes remained fixed on you with unshakable love. My child, you have carried so much for so long. You tried to stay strong for everyone else while your own soul grew weary. You kept showing up even when your heart felt empty. You smiled through moments that secretly broke you. And somewhere deep inside, you started wondering if anyone truly noticed your pain. I noticed. Every tear you wiped away before anyone could see it. Every sleepless night, every silent prayer, every moment you wanted to give up but kept going anyway. I was there. You thought you were alone, but I never left your side. And right now, I need you to stop running from my presence. Stop believing the lie that you must fix yourself before coming to me. Stop hiding the broken pieces of your life as if they disqualify you from my love. They do not. I already know every part of your story, and I still choose you. I do not run from your scars. I move toward them. I do not reject your weakness. I cover it with my strength. I do not define you by your failures. I define you by my love. You have spent too much time listening to voices that told you you were worthless, forgotten, too damaged, too far gone. But those voices never came from me, because when I speak over your life, I call you chosen. I call you redeemed. I call you deeply loved. My child, there is no mistake you could make that would make me stop loving you. There is no darkness strong enough to separate you from my mercy. You cannot outrun my grace. You cannot exhaust my patience. My love for you is not fragile. It is eternal. That is why I brought you here today. Not to condemn you, not to shame you, but to remind you who you truly are. You are mine. And I know your heart has grown tired. I know there were moments when you questioned if I was listening at all. The waiting felt endless. The silence felt heavy. You prayed for answers and heard nothing but your own thoughts echoing back at you. But my beloved child, even in the silence, I was working. While you thought nothing was changing, I was preparing things you could not yet see. While you felt abandoned, I was carrying you through storms that should have destroyed you. While you thought the delay meant rejection, heaven was arranging the perfect timing for your breakthrough. Nothing you suffered was wasted. Not the tears, not the heartbreak, not the waiting, not the nights you cried yourself to sleep. I have been using every painful moment to shape you, strengthen you, and prepare you for the future I already designed for your life. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. and I need you to hear this with your whole heart. The enemy tried to convince you that your story was over. He whispered that you would always stay broken. He told you the best days of your life were behind you, but he lied. Your story is not ending in defeat. I am still writing it. The chapter you are living now is not the conclusion. It is the turning point. The pain did not destroy you. It refined you. The waiting did not bury you. It rooted you deeper. The fire did not consume you. It purified you. And soon you will understand why you had to walk through everything you survived. So stay close to me now. Do not let distraction steal this moment from you. Do not harden your heart because of past disappointments. Let my voice reach the places inside you that no one else can touch, because I am healing what you thought would never heal. I am restoring what you thought was permanently broken. I am breathing life back into the parts of you that have grown cold and hopeless. You don't have to pretend with me anymore. You don't have to hide your fear. You don't have to hide your tears. You don't have to carry the weight alone. Just come to me exactly as you are, broken or strong, confused or faithful, exhausted or hopeful. Come close, because when you finally let me hold the real you, everything begins to change. If you feel my presence speaking to your heart right now, type Amen in the comments and declare that you are not giving up. And if this message is touching your soul, don't forget to like and subscribe so more hearts can encounter my love too. If you'd like to support this mission, PayPal and Ko-fi links are in the description. And now, my child, stay with me a little longer, because what I am about to reveal next will change the way you see your life forever.
My beloved child, come even closer now. Do not let your attention drift away from this moment, because your heart has been waiting for these words longer than you realize. You have spent so much of your life trying to survive that you forgot what it feels like to truly rest in my love. You learned how to keep moving while carrying invisible wounds. You became strong for everyone else while secretly begging for someone to notice that you were hurting too. And I noticed. I saw the nights when your thoughts would not let you sleep. I saw the moments when anxiety wrapped itself around your chest like chains. I saw you questioning your worth while pretending everything was fine on the outside. My child, you have been carrying burdens you were never meant to carry alone. You tried to hold together situations that were breaking you apart. You tried to fix people who could not heal themselves. You tried to earn love from those who only gave you temporary attention. And slowly, without realizing it, your soul became exhausted. But listen to me carefully now. You were never created to live under that weight. You were not created to constantly fear the future. You were not created to live trapped in shame. You were not created to wake up every day feeling empty and unseen. You were created to walk with me. That emptiness inside you is not weakness. It is the ache of a heart longing to return to the place where it truly belongs. And I am calling you back now. Back to peace, back to closeness, back to the love that never abandoned you. My child, there were moments when you thought I had gone silent. You prayed, waited, cried, and still nothing seemed to change. The doors remained closed, the answers did not come, and deep inside, disappointment started whispering dangerous thoughts to your heart. Maybe God forgot me. Maybe I am not worthy. Maybe nothing will ever change. But hear my voice louder than every lie that tried to break you. I never forgot you. not for a single second. While you were crying in the dark, I was beside you. While you were questioning your future, I was already preparing it. While you thought your life was falling apart, I was holding together pieces you could not see. You judged your season by what your eyes could not understand, but heaven was still moving. Every delay had purpose. Every closed door carried protection. Every painful ending was making room for something greater. You thought you were being buried, but you were being planted. And planted seeds do not stay hidden forever. There is a new season rising over your life even now. A season where peace will replace confusion, a season where healing will replace heaviness, a season where joy will return to places inside you that have been silent for far too long. Do not fear the process you are in. I know it has been painful. I know there were days you felt emotionally numb. I know there were moments you wanted to stop trying altogether, but you survived every one of them. Not because you were strong enough on your own, but because my hand never stopped holding you. My beloved child, I need you to release the lies you have been believing about yourself. You are not too broken. You are not too damaged. You are not too late. The mistakes you made do not cancel the destiny I placed over your life. I knew every weakness you would struggle with before you were even born, and I still said, "That one is mine." So why do you keep condemning yourself for things I already covered with mercy? Why do you keep replaying old failures when I already offered you forgiveness? My child, let the chains fall now. The shame, the guilt, the fear of not being enough, lay it down at my feet. You do not have to punish yourself any longer. I did not create you to live trapped in regret. I created you to walk in freedom. And freedom begins when you finally believe that my love is bigger than your worst moments. There are dreams inside you that you buried because disappointment made you afraid to hope again. There are parts of your heart that became guarded because pain taught you to expect loss. But I am restoring hope inside you. The future is not empty. Your story is not finished. The best chapters of your life have not been lost. They are still coming. You are closer to breakthrough than you realize. Even now, things are shifting behind the scenes for you. Doors are being prepared. Healing is unfolding. Prayers you thought were forgotten are still alive before heaven. Nothing you surrendered to me was wasted. Not one prayer, not one tear, not one act of faith. I collected it all. And soon you will understand why the enemy fought so hard to make you quit. Because there is purpose on your life. There is light inside you that darkness tried to silence. There is calling inside you that fear tried to bury. There is strength inside you that suffering could not destroy. You are still standing because I am still with you. And my child, I need you to stop measuring your worth by how others treated you. Some people rejected you because they could not recognize the value heaven placed inside you. Some people walked away because they were never meant to carry your future. Some people misunderstood you because they only saw your wounds, not your destiny. But their inability to see your value never changed your value to me. You are deeply loved, completely known, fully seen, and nothing can take that away. So breathe again. Let your heart rest in my presence for a moment. You do not have to figure everything out tonight. You do not have to carry tomorrow before it arrives. You do not have to force your healing. Just stay close to me. Because little by little, I am restoring the parts of you life tried to destroy. I am healing the silent places. I am calming the anxious thoughts. I am rebuilding your confidence. I am renewing your strength. And one day, you will look back at this season and realize what almost broke you actually led you back into my arms. If you believe God is restoring your life, type "Jesus is my peace" in the comments below. And if this message is speaking directly to your soul, share it with someone who needs to remember they are not alone. If you'd like to support this mission, PayPal and Ko-fi links are in the description. Now stay with me, my child, because I still have something deeper to tell you.
My precious child, listen to me carefully now. You have spent so much time believing you needed to carry everything alone that you forgot what it feels like to lean completely into my arms. Somewhere along the way, survival became your normal. You became so used to hiding your pain that even when your heart was breaking, you still told everyone you were fine. But you do not have to hide from me anymore. I already know the parts of you that feel exhausted. I already know the memories that still hurt. I already know the fears you never say out loud. And still, I want you close. Not the polished version of you, not the version pretending to be strong. I want the real you. The one who sometimes feels lost. The one who wonders if life will ever feel lighter again. The one who secretly fears they have missed their purpose. My child, you have not missed your purpose. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Not the heartbreak, not the waiting, not the loneliness, not even the seasons when you felt completely disconnected from me. I was working through it all. There were moments when you thought your prayers were hitting silence, but heaven was listening to every word. Even the prayers you could not finish because tears interrupted them. I heard those too. I know there were nights when you begged for answers, nights when you questioned why healing seemed delayed, nights when you felt abandoned because nothing changed fast enough. But beloved, I was never absent. Sometimes I protect you through delay. Sometimes I strengthen you through waiting. Sometimes I prepare your heart before I release the blessing. Because if I gave you everything too early, it would crush you instead of complete you. You only saw the waiting. I saw the preparation. You only saw the closed doors. I saw dangers you never knew existed behind them. You only saw pain. I saw transformation. My child, the version of you emerging from this season will not resemble the fearful person who entered it. You are being transformed. The fire did not come to destroy you. It came to refine you. And I know there were times you almost gave up. Times you felt emotionally drained from constantly fighting invisible battles. Times you wanted someone to rescue you from the pressure building inside your chest. Times when even smiling felt heavy. But look at you now. You are still here, still breathing, still seeking me, still hoping after disappointment tried to harden your heart. Do you understand how powerful that is? The enemy thought pain would make you quit. Instead, it pushed you closer to my voice, and now something holy is happening inside you. The walls around your heart are beginning to fall. The lies are losing their power. The fear that once controlled your thoughts is starting to break, because my truth is entering places darkness once occupied. You are not forgotten. You are not rejected. You are not failing. You are becoming. My child, there are blessings ahead of you that your current pain cannot even imagine yet. There are mornings coming where peace will greet you before fear does. There are moments coming where joy will return unexpectedly and remind you what it feels like to breathe freely again. There are prayers being answered right now behind scenes you cannot see yet. Do not give up before the breakthrough arrives. You have cried too many tears to stop now. You have survived too much to surrender now. You have come too far to believe your story ends in despair. The enemy whispered that you were too weak, but weakness brought you deeper into dependence on me. The enemy whispered that you were falling apart, but I was rebuilding you from the inside. The enemy whispered that no one cared, yet heaven never stopped watching over you. My beloved child, I need you to stop looking at yourself through the lens of your pain. Pain is not your identity. You are not what happened to you. You are not the rejection you endured. You are not the betrayal that wounded your heart. You are not the mistakes you regret. You are mine. And when I look at you, I see someone worth rescuing, someone worth healing, someone worth fighting for. I see purpose over your life. Even now, while you doubt yourself, I still see the calling inside you. I still see the compassion inside your heart. I still see the strength you cannot yet recognize in yourself. You think you are barely surviving, but heaven sees a warrior still standing after battles that should have destroyed you. That is not weakness, that is grace sustaining you. And I know you are tired, tired of overthinking, tired of worrying, tired of pretending everything is okay, tired of carrying emotions you cannot explain. So come closer now. Rest here in my presence. You do not have to strive for my attention. You already have it. You do not have to earn my love. You already possess it. You do not have to prove your worth. The cross already settled your value forever. My child, the future in front of you is not empty. I am still writing beautiful things into your story. There are connections I am preparing. There are opportunities I am arranging. There are moments of healing that will catch you by surprise. And one day, the very season you cried through will become the testimony that helps heal someone else. Nothing was wasted. Not your tears, not your prayers, not your waiting. I am weaving every part of your story into something meaningful. So stop fearing the future. I am already there, and wherever you walk next, my hand will still be holding yours. If your heart receives this message today, type, "I trust you, Jesus." And if someone you love needs encouragement tonight, share this message so they can feel my presence too. If you'd like to support this mission, PayPal and Ko-Fi links are in the description. Stay close, my child, because the next thing I need to tell you may completely change the way you see yourself forever.